What's up, Creamers?
Creamer.
It's me, Hot Joe, and I'm joined with my co-host, Sammy Daddy.
Hello. Climbing up the top sail? I lost my leg.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And we're joined with our guest, friend of the show, First Lady of Cream Nation, Jessie BLAIR.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
And we're going to talk to Turkey like Ted Turner about some professional wrestling.
Okay. I intend to, when the recession's over, or depression when it's over, I intend to be the last restaurant chain standing.
And I bet you will.
I like that.
We're going to determine which wrestlers are which cryptids when we play the game of which wrestlers are which cryptids. Haku takes over our minds, our bodies, and our spirits when we recite our haikus. I stay under you like a thong, so don't test me. They say I'm cocky. I say it's just the John Cena what? The John Cena quote of the week. What's our match count for 2026, the year of super kicks? And as always, we'll leave a vacant lot that used to be a room for cream before zoning got involved. Amount of room for cream. All that
On this episode of WrestleCream.
so we know.
The Undertaker's dong.
Well, that's what I was thinking about, too.
Ooh. All right. Welcome back, Creamers.
Creamer.
Sammy Daddy,
Yeah.
have you watched any wrestling in the past week?
Past 2 weeks, we did a live last week, remember?
But we ignore that week, though. I thought that was the plan.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah,
well, then,
we don't have
I
a match
watched a
of the
little
week.
bit. I watched Raw and stuff like that.
Nice.
I watched this wrestling on Tubi called Real Wrestling, and it was like a tournament from 2021. It was okay.
Was it real?
Oh, boy, was it. Well, the first match they did was like a cinematic kind of thing. So I was like,
Okay.
all right, I'm in. Like, this is good. And then that was like it. They did a lot of backstage stuff, so I think it was early 2021, so things were probably still shut down. I think it was
that makes
Canada,
sense.
so I don't even know what the rules were. But,
No one does.
all right.
It's
So
lawless up there.
I wanted to try something different, and it was, I'm not going to watch it again or anything,
Yeah.
but it was something to watch.
It was an experience.
Oh, and I watched your free-for-all. What do you call it? The pay-per-view before the pay-per-view. 0 hour. For Revolution.
Oh, well, you said it was mine, and I was like,
Yeah, it's yours.
I don't have a show.
That's your
I didn't
thing.
actually watch that because I was watching on HBO Max, and there were some problemos, and they
heard that.
didn't show it. Yeah. But I did see the end of the final match. I counted it in my match count.
I did too, but I watched it.
I unfortunately missed out on Revolution. I was at live wrestling this weekend. So
Oh, yeah?
I was wiped out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine. That's understandable.
Well, I
yeah.
will let you have my HBO Max information, and you can watch it if you want.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Hey, anything for you, Jessie BLAIR. So, other than that, did you watch any wrestling this past week?
I did. I've been going through a rewatch of 2007 ROH.
Oh, shit, nice.
I like that.
And so it's been a lot of fun. Just last week, I finished the debut segment of The Rise of the Fall. And that was quite the event following the ladder war of the Briscoes and Steen and Generico. So that is a fun watch for anyone who's never seen it before.
That's the first that Ladder Wars is the first Ring of Honor match I ever saw because it was like on demand pay-per-view on my cable back then, and I was any kind of wrestling that I could get my hands on, I would, and I was like, what's this? And I was like, wow, ladder matches are way different here than in WWE. Good
That's
match.
a hell of a first.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I just watched Dynamite, Collision, and obviously Revolution. And they were all great. I liked them all. One of them broke my heart. I'll get to that later.
Oh, okay.
But I am still not recovered.
No?
No, I think I got to go back to therapy.
That was weeks ago.
That was, days ago. It was
Days
just
ago.
A few days ago. Yeah.
Whatever. Same thing.
If we're thinking about the same thing, I feel a similar way.
It might not be the same thing, but I bet you I also do feel that way about that. We'll get to it.
We'll get there.
But yeah, so...
Is that a riddle? Was that a riddle? It was the same... What? We'll get there.
was a
later.
riddle.
Never mind.
You could say
We'll
it's
get there.
cryptic.
It's cryptic on the cryptid episode, and this is for the creamers at home to determine and comment below, creamers, what do you think I meant by what I just said? Well, creamers, it's time for our It's time for our haikus, where haiku goes inside of us.
Will fill us up,
and he pushes out poems.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, Sammy Daddy?
I do. This is for my match of the week, so it's almost like a little.
Me too.
Or a riddle.
No, actually not. It's not.
I thought it was supposed to be for the match of the week.
Shit, you're right. Well, then my match of the week has changed.
Okay. And also, we can make whatever rules we want. Mine is barbed wire and glass, belts and glory on the line. A new man rises.
Very nice.
Yeah. A little preview.
Mine is hangman's loss broke me. He lied there cold, undefeated. Wait, he lied there cold, undefeated. That's 8. Fuck. Okay. Lied there cold, undefeated. And man, I was too. That's one of my heartbreaks.
That's not your match of the week, though?
It isn't. It is now.
It doesn't have to be.
I mean, it was a good match. All right. Well, creamers.
I don't know.
We've got a special presentation about Bigfoot. That's right. Bigfoot being done by a friend of the show, Jessie BLAIR. But before that, we have an ad read from Sammy Daddy because we got to pay the dang old bills around here.
Yeah. Hey, creamers. Quick question. You ever feel like your skeleton isn't really pulling its weight? Yeah. That's why I got the Link Leash internal bonding system for just $12. They open up your wrist just a little, not all the way, just enough to introduce the mechanism to your bones. And once it's in there, it doesn't just sit in your arm, it hooks in. Little titanium prongs clamp onto your radius and ulna like a masked vigilante gripping a fire escape, using your skeleton as a load-bearing ledge. You don't hold the leash, your bones do. Then your dog gets the Link Leash companion anchor for $10,700, which they install somewhere. They don't really tell you where, but your dog comes back quieter, more focused. Now, when I'm at the park, I don't reach for anything. I just flex my wrist. Ka-chunk! You can feel it scrape and grind against your bones, which is only agonizing the first few times. I promise. Thwip! The leash fires out of your wrist at high speeds, guided by the groove it carved earlier. And when it catches your dog, it locks. You feel it all the way up your arm, into your shoulder, like your skeleton is having a heart attack. No slack, no drift. It perfectly blasts through the air at your dog and finds exactly where it needs to be to keep your dog from running off on you. My dog loves it. I love it. Sometimes I'll fire it just to feel something. Side effects include bone vibration, sudden arm jerks, audible clicking when you rotate your wrist, leash deployment during emotional moments, and a strong awareness of where your arm ends and the device begins. So stop using your hands like a dang old caveman and start letting your bones do the work they were always meant to do. Link Leash. Feel it in your bones.
Thank you for that, Sammy Daddy. Now it's time for a special presentation from the First Lady of Crimerica, Jessie BLAIR.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Crimerica. I like that.
This is a week to watch. All right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is a watching week.
Already. So this was probably made anywhere from 5 to 10 years ago, but we are just going to stick with it. So the westward expansion in the greater continental North America is effective for the effective extinction of the North American Sasquatch. So important to note about the Bigfoot, also known as the Yeti, North American Sasquatch. Ohio has its own equivalent, the Ohio Grassman, which I think everyone forgot about.
Is that
when
what
there
we
was
saw?
a sighting out in Ashtabula? I think so.
Okay.
Florida also has their own. The Swamp Man is what it's called. Although he has been known to make a sighting or two up in the Cleveland area. But maybe we'll see him again. So it's a bipedal creature. Estimates of the height and weight range from 6 to 10 feet. And the average estimated weight that people are putting together is about 650 pounds.
I like it.
So this is the big thing, the diet. As observed, we've seen the Bigfoot consume berries, fruits, vegetation, small prey, fish, and deer. And there have been some fossilized remains that appear to be fairly similar to the Bigfoot, in which similar omnivorous food has been contained within. So sightings.
Okay.
So we see the traditional Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
But what gets downplayed is the Appalachian Mountain region, and then in southern Florida. You can see the bigger concentrations there, and in the upper part of Michigan, and then scattered around in the greater Canadian region, which apparently is a lawless place. Maybe that's why they don't have as many there, because I guess the Bigfoots probably have more of an impact there.
They love law.
More on the yes, they do. Only respect for the Mounties than Bigfoots. So that's a little bit more of what I just touched on there: the Northwest, Appalachian Mountain regions, and the Rocky Mountain ranges, and Central Florida, the forested and areas in there. So, what makes a being highly susceptible to extinction? A small geographic range. That allows them to be classified as an endemic species. So when they are constrained to a small region, they are more susceptible to be extinct and have a harder time breaking out of that region.
Okay.
And then larger animals, remember the 6 to 10 foot and the 650 pounds, they'll have a lower population density. Think the North American bison.
Okay.
And so the loss of the biodiversity of the plains leads into it. Hey, look at this. We're going back to the bisons and the plains. It's like this was laid out in a way that I am just remembering now how it all went. So, reshaping the agricultural makeup in the plains through the use of exploitation and cash cropping, the mono-agricultural practices that the Industrial Revolution necessitated, and then the increased deforestation and coal extraction of the mountainous regions. So I feel like we're bringing ourselves together for what that means. Sasquatches tend to avoid interactions with humans. As such, would try to inhabit areas that are less densely populated. So we've already touched on what those regions are: the forests. And so when we remove all the forests, we get to a fern gully situation in which we lose a little bit of the magic in the area. And so the lower population density also puts a strain on resources, which puts a strain on reproduction. As such, we don't have as many Bigfoots as we used to. And so that is why the North American Bigfoot is the direct victim of the greater United States westward expansion.
Great presentation. I felt like I was on a tour, like you're like a tour guide.
I liked it.
You delivered it like that, and your voice sounds like it. Like if I was, like I felt like I was writing on a tour, and I learned a lot. And a lot of it's over. It's kind of crazy that you guys have Bigfoots over there. They got Bigfoots over here in Portland, the city that I live in.
We got meteors. You guys got meteors over there?
Yeah, that's right.
You missed that one.
I know. I woke up and my boss emailed me and was like, "We got a meteor that sounded like it was right outside the building." And I was like, "Whatever, that's not true." And then I went on Facebook and saw literally everybody I know.
Yeah.
And like, what was that noise?
Yeah, you guys got nothing there. We got the meteor thing this week. Was Bigfoot was last week?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, so Bigfoot was last week. Or I'm sorry, Ohio Grassman was last week. I think I know that guy.
Very good.
I've seen a few Ohio grassmen in my time.
Really? Wow. I didn't. So you've spotted these things.
Well, they're grassmen, but I don't know if I would classify them as Sasquatches.
Oh, you should see the guy I know. So is there a South American Bigfoot?
I think it's entirely possible that there might be, but I think I think it would have to be much lower and much more southern in South America, because the closer and closer you get to the equator, the more humid the climate's going to be. And so that'd be a little tricky. But
it makes sense. I like that.
The world of infinite possibilities.
Right.
I agree with that for sure.
Creamers, comment below and let us know, did you learn a thing or two about the dang Bigfoot? And also, it's about time that we get to a game. So using all that information that we just gained about Bigfoot, we might as well start this game off with Bigfoot. So, Sam, will you explain what this game is?
Well, I'm a man of science, and sometimes the simplest logical explanation. So I think a lot of Bigfoot or other cryptids that people see or have seen a lot or have that lore behind them, I don't think it's really some mysterious monster. I think it was a professional wrestler. That was just they travel the country, they were wandering around. A lot of them have they stand out in a crowd. You don't always see somebody that looks like some of these guys and gals. So we're going to figure out what wrestler was mistaken for a couple of our cryptid friends.
Sounds good, man.
And as you said, we might as well, I think, Hot Joe, you should tell us who you think was mistaken for Bigfoot.
I pick for the Bigfoot, who was mistaken, is the Giant, WCW the Giant. Paul White is the Giant in WCW. Bigfoot is described as this towering, hairy creature, leaving behind huge footprints and terrifying anybody unlucky enough to catch a blurry glimpse. That's literally exactly how you describe the Giant in WCW.
Yeah, that was it.
What about you, Sammy, Jesse Blair?
That's a hard one to top. There's one that's a little bit more obvious, but there is a certain group of people that have a particular affinity towards Bigfoot that I don't quite subscribe to, but one might describe them as Bigfoot as big and sexy. And so for that point, I'm going to do Wolfpack, Kevin Nash, big sexy.
Oh, I like that.
Definitely had a little bit too much coffee.
Good choice. Good choice.
I was thinking about him earlier. I thought that would be a good... You read my mind. That's what I'm trying to say. You read my mind.
I was listening to
my favorite
wrestling...
thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Favorite thing, just any random day, just go on to Kevin Nash's YouTube page. He's got quite the clickbait articles there.
They're
great.
I'm definitely a watcher of his YouTube channel. I was listening to Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer the other day. And I usually do.
Talking about dongs?
He's doing good. He lives a state above me.
Is he talking about dongs?
The Undertaker's dong. And
there it is.
hit the Undertaker's dong.
What?
But yeah, anyway. But I didn't like. He has another show that comes on after the Wrestling Observer show that I don't listen to because it's not about wrestling, and I accidentally put that one on. I was grocery shopping, so I wasn't really pulling my phone out to fool around on it. But it was literally entirely about Bigfoot. And I was like, oh, I'm learning all sorts of shit for next week's show.
Did you tell me this? I think you might have texted me this. I think you texted me that you listened to it.
He had like an expert on and stuff. And they were talking about how there's like people who think, I don't know, there's like two camps, right? That's what he says. And there's like ones that believe that it's like magic or something. And then ones that believe it's just like an animal or something like that. Am I right
more
about
science-based?
Yeah.
There's also some people that think more extraterrestrial, which I don't subscribe to that one. It's a little bit too convenient.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you subscribe to? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's a good
Which one
question.
do you subscribe to then? For
more
Bigfoot?
of a natural occurring phenomenon.
I guess that was explained in the presentation.
I just wanted to. I'm just clarifying. I want to.
Yeah, a lot of the creamers at home, they can't make heads or tails of it. They're messaging in. They're saying they have no idea. So thank you, Sam, for getting that cleared up.
Yeah.
Sam.
Did it? Yeah.
Who the heck would you make Bigfoot for crying out loud?
I think it was George the Animal Steel.
That's a good choice.
I think because of he's kind of got that. I'm thinking of that famous
body
footage, where the Bigfoot kind of turns and it's walking. I just thought, yep. I thought I could kind of just see him walking like that. And he's a hairy dude. And he
very hairy.
He doesn't. He ain't talk no good neither. So that might confuse some people. So that
very good, man.
I don't think he was 6 to 10 feet tall or whatever.
No, I don't think he was, but he could be a baby Bigfoot. Does that exist? I mean, I guess it would have to, right?
It would have to, yeah.
They don't just pop out full
Big?
size.
That would be weird.
Do they come out of a Bigfoot, or are they like laid in an egg?
Bigfoot egg.
Egg.
I don't know about eggs. I would think it would be a little bit more mammalian. I think closer to akin to like a bear.
Yeah, it's kind of bear-like. They don't have eggs, do they?
Like a bear egg?
Do they have bear eggs?
Why do I want a Bigfoot
I don't
egg?
think so.
Dang it, man.
Not
Whatever.
enough animals. That's my room for cream. Not enough animals have eggs.
That's a really good point. It should be. It should be more. The majority of them should be doing that stuff. Sam, what's next? What's the next cryptid that we're going to describe who's been confused for?
I would say this is probably the second most well-known cryptid. If I said, if we were playing Family Feud, Steve Harvey was laughing at us, I think this would be number 2 on the board. It's the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay.
Nessie. It's, if you're not familiar, I think everybody is, but if you're not, it's a dinosaur-like aquatic animal with a long neck. Could be up to 25 feet long. That's why I picked Omas.
That's a good choice.
Just because he's a big dude, and if he was out there swimming, and you're like, "What is that? Who is that? What?" and you wouldn't think that was a person. It's too big, but it is.
Right.
It's just a really big person. It's just a dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Jessie Blair, what about you? Who you got for Loch Ness Monster?
I am going to go with a hyper local choice for mine. So, Lake Erie has its own Loch Ness, the Lake Erie Monster.
Yeah.
Of the former Lake Erie Monster, also mascotted the local hockey team that apparently is now the Cleveland Monsters, which is a little lame because it can just be the Lake Erie Monsters.
I like that way more. Well, it had personality.
So I am going to cheat a little bit, and I am going to go with the former AIW tag team, The Weird World.
Oh, they could, yeah. All right.
Good. Very good.
If you know, you know.
Also,
I don't even
now
know
that
how
you
to
mentioned
describe
this Lake Erie Monster thing, so now we've got 2 points that we've made on the show that is not necessarily related to the main game. That more animals need to be laying eggs, and they should go back to being the Lake Erie Monsters.
Absolutely.
Cleveland has a monster, a grass man, a meteorite, maybe something else on this list. Who knows?
True. That one guy that says
the Love Island Frog.
See?
That's right. We were talking about that one because there's like a movie about that. Have you seen it? Looks like
I don't know about that one.
It's a found footage movie called Frogman. I don't know, but it takes place in Love, Ohio, or whatever it's called.
Did you tell me
Loveland. It's on Tubi.
Oh, maybe that's why I know about it.
It's like a horror. It's not like a horror comedy necessarily, but like it's
like
funny
as hell.
It's like cheesy on purpose, you know. It's fun. It's fun. I like that.
I'm fine with that.
For Loch Ness Monster, I have
give it to me.
Shark Boy. A strange aquatic beast surfacing just long enough for people to scream and point before vanishing again. Feels very Shark Boy coded to me.
Yeah, that's good. That was somebody else I thought of, but I forgot. Like when I was actually like writing them down. That was somebody else I thought of when this first came up last week.
Oh.
So good job. Everybody's doing great.
I did it for you, Sam.
I think we all are tied right now with 2 points each.
That's true. It is a very competitive game. This game of which wrestlers are cryptids, or whatever it was. Which cryptids are wrestlers? Streamers, comment below and let me know what I said earlier in the show.
What the fuck are we doing? Tell us over here.
Thank you.
Before we had the airport test, we had the cryptid test.
Exactly. This guy looks like the Loch Ness Monster. Sign him. That's what the JR used to say. Beautiful boy.
Sign him.
Sign him.
Sign him.
All right. What's next, Sam?
Oh man, this might be my favorite.
Yeah, I think it's mine too.
On here, the Mothman.
That's right.
It's a winged humanoid creature with red eyes, black fur and or feathers, can fly. Roughly 7 feet tall with a 10 to 15 foot wingspan from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And I know that at least 2 people currently on this show have been to where the Mothman is supposed to be from.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
See?
Jessie Blair, since you were there, you should go first.
Ooh. So I've been to the museum where they have quite the astonishing monument to the Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
He is, he very much proves the cryptid test right, because he is jacked. And he's got some buns of steel on there.
Does he?
Yes.
He's got a hot caboose.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds like
And
Mothman.
I've got pictures to prove it.
That's how I knew about it.
All right, we'll put it on the screen
looked.
right there, Sean.
Now, I have a picture too right now. All right, now back to JB's now.
And then it stands real fast for just like a split second, like a subliminal message.
All right, I just wanted to make the producer work a little bit more than he already does.
Yeah. So, Jessie Blair, who do you pick for Mothman?
So I am going to go with one that is, more of the avian variety.
Right.
And I feel like so far our picks have been very heavy on a lot of male wrestlers. So I think we should expand it and have Lyra Valkyria, noted bird person, and be our Mothman.
Can you see?
Yeah, but you're spoiling Chupacabra. Oh, no,
No, I'm not. You can't see it. I know what I'm doing. I had the same thing written down.
Did you change it, or is that still your answer?
I'm keeping it.
Oh, yeah.
Because all I was going to say was Mothman, more like Mothwoman.
Oh, my God.
Wings.
It was right there.
And we've both been there and touched the Mothman's butt. So I think that has something
you get to touch the Mothman's butt when
to
you go
link
there?
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea, man. I was in West Virginia before. I should have just gone. It was Christmas.
Oh, it's a great museum.
My wife and I went, and it was like Easter Sunday. We went to a wrestling show down in Marietta, Ohio on Saturday, spent the night there, and then this place is like an hour and a half or something like that away. So we're like, let's do it. So we spent all day looking for the Mothman's bunkers, but it was Easter, so everything was closed.
So you were looking for the Mothman's bunkers, and then you wound up getting to touch the Mothman's buttocks.
I didn't know it was going to be such a thick statue.
Ooh.
No one's ever ready for it.
Yeah, I would like to go back for the festival or what, I don't remember what they call it, but where they that time of year everybody goes there to celebrate the Mothman and whatnot.
Creamers, let us know in the comments, what is the time of year where everybody goes there to celebrate the Mothman and whatnot?
Not Easter.
Of course, not Easter.
Well, I know that.
I have Sting. Red eyes, dark silhouette, spooky wingspan, and the sense that seeing him means something serious is about to happen to you, and it ain't good, goddamn you to hell. That is pure Sting, especially the ominous WCW Crow version of Sting. If he appeared perched somewhere high up in the dark, nobody would think that's a wrestler. They'd think, I wish I cleared my internet history because I am about to die and my loved ones are going to find out all about and then you die.
Oh, you didn't even get to finish your thought.
I know. It's a real bummer. It was a really long thought. You probably should have shortened it before you died, but you didn't. So that's on you.
Sting's coming at you.
Yeah, of course. If Sting's coming at you, you probably just always. I think the best course of action is to always clear your internet history in case you run into Sting
or Mothman
or both.
Oh, it's the same. I forgot.
What's next, Sam Dad?
Oh, another one, well known. Chupacabra. Maybe the most fun to say.
Of course, very, very much.
Chupacabra. It's if you don't know though, it's a reptilian mammal, also with red eyes, spikes, sharp claws. It's a nocturnal blood drinker that stands 3 to 4 feet tall. And I think
Shark Boy.
Shark Boy. No, I didn't have Shark Boy. I should have.
Who do you have, Sam?
Who do I have? I have Joey Janela.
Yeah,
I just feel like the way I picture
man, that's really good. Actually,
a chupacabra would like move around and stuff like that. I feel like Joey Janela has moved that way before.
Man,
not all the time, but I think he's moved like a chupacabra before, and he's definitely drank blood.
I love it creamy.
Oh, actually, since you said drink blood, I should probably do.
I can't wait to get my mouth on this one.
This blood.
I have a lot of those Joey Janela ones because Derek Dylan Joey sends me them. Anyway, great answer though.
Thanks. What do you got?
I have Luchasaurus.
Oh,
he fits. This one fits like a glove made of monster skin. The chupacabra.
He's reptilian.
Is described as a reptilian, spiky, red-eyed creature with sharp claws, and that is already halfway to Luchasaurus before the bell rings. He looks exactly like the kind of thing a farmer would spot at 2:13 a.m. and then spend the next 40 years unsuccessfully trying to explain to the local news.
I like that.
Very tall wrestler, though. I will say that. He's very tall.
He's a big boy. So you've met Luchasaurus then, I take it? Or you've been
Not in person, no.
Like you've been on the same floor and you could be like, wow, Luchasaurus is all the way up there.
I know that I'm about the same height as Jack Perry, and we've seen those matches.
That's a really very smart way of trying to figure that out. Sam has met Luchasaurus.
I met Luchasaurus, and I can confirm in person, tall guy.
Yeah,
he's a
in
tall
really
guy.
good shape for a guy who's 65 million years old.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I know.
He looked great. He was weird. He was
getting
warming
injured,
up, and we had to like line up down like a hallway or something. Or maybe that's where the bathroom was or something. I don't remember. And he was just like warming up in the hallway without his mask on. And I thought that was strange. Not the warming up part. You got to do what you got to do. But to not have the mask out, like, not like if you're in the back, whatever. I don't know what happens back there. I don't go back there. But like in the hallway?
Yeah. What I always assume
whatever.
is
He was
that,
cool.
What I think is that wrestlers, and Jesse Blair, you could probably back me up on this. When wrestlers go backstage, that's just where they live. It's kind of like their house.
Yeah.
And then they stay there until the next wrestling show, and they wake up and they put on their wrestling clothes, and then they go back out there. They go take a little nap, and they hang out in their house backstage, right?
I would say it's close. I think that as soon as you leave whatever your house is, you're on it. You're just on it. Second you leave the door.
Think about
whether
that.
it's the locker room or not. Or you
I'm
get
gonna
in the
write
car.
this down.
We don't even need to do a John Cena quote of the week.
Who do you
what
have for
we needed.
Chupacabra? Jesse Blair?
Oh, yeah.
JB?
So mine's a little timely. We saw a return of him in a prominent position, or in a sort of memorable moment. Blackheart Leo Rush. Very short.
Very
and
good
he's got the
choice.
spiky jacket.
Very good
And
and he's tiny. He's spooky.
oh, very, very tiny, very spooky.
The way he moved around, it was
Oh,
just
yeah.
how this past whatever week,
Yeah.
he was.
I've seen him act like that in New Japan a couple times, but he wasn't as scary looking because he didn't shave his head and stuff.
Different look.
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was.
It was
At
the
Yeah,
first.
I never quite got the
Well, I know now.
his black stones. I don't get those.
No. Well, you know what? If we combine all of our characters into one, I think it literally is the Chupacabra. The Chupacabra is the product of all of our choices putting their DNA together, however that may be done. I don't really know.
Well, it's a cryptid. It doesn't matter. It could whatever you want.
What's the next one, Sammy?
Not only is it the
final
next
one.
one, though. I was going to say it's also sadly our last one. However, Jesse Blair, I would love to have you come back on and we could do more of these in the future.
Oh, always.
If you're okay, well, that was easy. Never mind. But the last one for
I thought we were
today.
going to have to sell you on it.
I know I had a whole spiel ready, but now you threw me off my game. The last one for today will be the Jersey Devil. A winged creature with a horse-like head, black wings, cloven hooves, as opposed to uncloven, I guess.
Right.
Forked tail, standing about 6-7 feet tall.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
I'll oblige.
Right past
Thank
my
you.
head.
I can't
Right over
help
my
it.
head. And past
It's done.
my head.
It's over. I've been told it's done, but I don't care.
So Sam, who do you got for that?
This is the only one I wrote down too because I wasn't sure, and I think the Jersey part of it.
Okay.
I didn't really pick anybody else by location, but for some reason the Jersey part, especially since it's in its name, really stuck out to me. So I picked Bam Bam Bigelow.
I knew it.
You did? I could pick somebody else.
No, I mean just because of the Jersey part. I didn't know until just now.
Pick Canyon. No, I picked Bam Bam Bigelow, and I feel like he might even fit like Bigfoot more or Mothman or something. I don't know, or a different one, but
He
it's
was
what I wanted to
definitely a
pick.
cryptid.
It's what I wanted to pick, so I picked it, guys.
Okay. Jesse Blair, do you accept that, or do you think Sam should choose something else? It's up to you.
No, that's a fair choice. I'm not going to disparage anyone's choices.
Oh, well then I guess we're not going to play this game again. I want disparaging next time.
What about
Nope,
you?
I'm going Bam Bam. I
Jesse
wanna know
Blair, who do you got
Jesse
for
Blair.
the final, the Jersey Devil?
So I actually Where Sammy Daddy was thinking for the Chupacabra, I'm thinking for the Jersey Devil. One, Joey Janela. Because I can't think of a more New Jersey wrestler outside of Bam Bam than Joey Janela.
Wow, that's a good point.
I bounce back and forth between should I move him here? Should I put him there? So
I find that because he's been chosen for two different cryptids, I would imagine that Joey Janela is the most cryptid-like wrestler in all of professional wrestling then.
He is a singular wrestler. I will say that.
All right. That's a fair statement. There's not, I mean.
Yeah, you're on the record.
Go ahead, argue that. Argue it. Go ahead, I dare you. You can't.
I won't. I will not. The Jersey Devil that I choose isn't from Jersey, but it's Danhausen because he's got those, like a bat, he's bizarre. I didn't really know about the horse head thing. I wasn't super familiar with this one.
You got to think this is taken from eyewitness accounts from over years, so things get exaggerated or
when I was a hot teen boy, there was these mixtapes that I would always get of hip hop mixtapes and stuff, and there was a DJ called New Jersey Devil, and I had just thought he made that name up. I didn't know it was named after something.
Yeah.
Now I do. That's what I've learned today. But yeah, so I have Danhausen for that one, and I also say love that Jersey Devil.
Well, that's the only way you can. Yeah, that's perfect.
What you got to do. So, Creamers, why don't you let us know in the comments below, who do you think would be each of those cryptids? The Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, Bigfoot, who else? Mothman.
Loch Ness Monster.
And Loch Ness Monster. Jesse Blair, did you say something before I rudely interrupted you?
Yep.
No, it was just a dumb bit. It was a dumb joke about how Danhausen has been very, very friendly with Warhorse. So maybe it's just storylines getting crossed.
Whoa.
A horse man.
Holy shit.
And Danhausen going together.
That was a genius connection there. Thank you for making my thing not feel so nonsensical.
I am never set a stone. I find the translations.
Oh, that's true. Hold on, I gotta figure out.
I got a question about that later. I'm doing that.
That one's gonna be it. That's my favorite. Sammy Daddy, what's the John Cena quote of the week?
Many times the things we don't want to hear are the things we need to hear. Own your everything.
Sammy Daddy.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for a friend of the show, First Lady of Crimerica, Jesse Blair?
I do. I only have a couple, but
I'll go first then because I have 5 and you have 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do that.
All right. Do that. Jesse Blair, would you rather wrestle one Bigfoot the size of the Tokyo Dome or 50 normal sized Bigfoots who have perfect tag team chemistry?
Oh.
I am a lover of tag team wrestling, and I know how formidable even just one tag team can be, let alone 25 sets of tag teams.
I got nothing.
And another love of mine is Godzilla, and you know what?
Ooh.
I'll just tag team with him, and we will figure out how to take down one Tokyo Dome size Bigfoot.
Wow. That's a cool answer. Very good.
I'm in.
You can think on your feet. Sam.
You sold me on it. Yeah. So you recently graduated from the AIW Academy.
That is correct.
And in your time there, you wore many hats. You had many different positions, responsibilities. Could you tell us some of those jobs and what kind of hats they are?
So I would say that the first hat, one of the first hats that I ever had was being one of the ringside bodies, just making sure that things got cleaned up during the shows. Okay. And so for that, it would need to be a construction hardware hat.
Nice. Good answer. Good answer.
Man, it's like you've already been asked, or it's like he gave you these questions already because your answers are literally perfect. I wouldn't have thought of a construction hat.
I like that a lot.
All right. Sorry.
Let's see. Another one. I was on cameras for a while, both floor and on the hard cam. And that one, it's a little bit of a cool kind of job. You get up close and personal with it. But you don't want anything that's too in the way. But you want something a little trendy so that people pick up on it. So I will go with a nice Tangle hat.
Look at you. This
Very
is
cool.
great.
That is a cool hat. Those are great. Those are great answers. Did you have more hats?
Any more hats?
And I think the last big hat is the head of the ring crew.
Okay.
That has been quite the ordeal. That despite how much hair you see on me now, it makes me want to pull it out. And so it would need to be a very big hat that covers a lot of it. So I'm going to go with a nice big 10-gallon hat.
Okay.
When Sam
like
asked
that.
you this question, I was like, I hope she knows the names of different hats. Turns out you do.
Fedora.
Because I was like, I know 5-panel hat, snapback. That's like beanie. Fedora.
I
the
thought,
classic hat.
you guys remember those hats? It's just
Scabbing.
like a rainbow baseball cap for like a kid, and it had hands on it with the string. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know what
talking
you're
about?
talking about. I have no idea.
It had
I
like
thought you were talking about
it had like okay, so it's like the propeller one. Take the propeller off,
Sure.
and then there's two hands like this, and then there's like a string you can pull that like goes like under your chin, and then they go.
What the hell? I never seen this hat before.
No,
You got to get me one. You got to get
I'll
me one
get you.
of those hats.
I'll get both you hand clapping hat.
Thank you, Sammy Daddy.
Yeah.
My next question is you get to steal one thing from Japanese wrestling and bring it everywhere you go. What are you taking and refusing to give back?
One thing to take from Japanese wrestling that only stays with me personally, or with me personally.
Yes.
That's a tough one because a lot of I'm gonna go with those very indestructible tables.
That's a good choice.
Ooh, I like that.
Good answer.
Very solid. And you know what? If I happen to break it, it makes it look even better.
That's true. Very true.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit, that person might be dead.
Because sometimes they are.
Fair. Yeah, it's happened.
Sorry to all the unfortunate souls.
It's happened.
I don't know why I had creamers.
Why not?
Doesn't really. I didn't say the word. I only hit it when I say the word.
Oh, when you say creamers?
Yes, Sammy Daddy. What is your
so
next
he didn't hit it.
question?
Oh, my next one is honestly it's just personal for the show. I was just curious. Because of Jesse Blair calling in almost every week, which we appreciate above all else. But you call from your cell phone, I presume.
That is correct.
Okay. You got any games on your phone?
I have Sudoku on my phone.
I like Sudoku. Sudoku's a good one.
I like it on my desktop more. I think the compatibility of it works better for my style of gameplay. The smartphone isn't quite the way that I'm used to playing. I like to make a lot of notes and then just scratch off ones as they come together, as opposed to building out by numbers first. I go by sections first.
Okay, I get that. I like that.
Good question. Good answer.
See?
I'm going to ask this question as Bigfoot, and if this isn't how Bigfoot sounds, I am sorry.
If me, Bigfoot, had a finishing move, what would it be called? And how would you sell it if I hit you with it?
Did I sound like Bigfoot?
I
Because guess what, guys? Bigfoot is here.
What?
Oh my
We
God.
got him?
That was Bigfoot saying
We
it.
got him.
Yeah.
I keep looking behind me like he's here.
Yeah, we're in the same place.
He's in Portland.
You see how they're living.
So I would not doubt that is a good approximation for what Bigfoot would sound like. Very big.
Very foot.
Big lungs. And there's probably room to have a deeper voice in there. There's a lot of there's the potential for long vocal cords.
Makes sense.
Got long cords.
Yeah. So,
That's my boy.
you know what? Let's follow that train of thought. They're going to be very big. I think they've got the Bigfoot has rainmakers of their own, and they have a very long ripcord lariat.
Woo.
Oh, I like that.
Very cool answer. Man,
I would sell it like death because, well, if my head is still on my body, I am lucky.
Right. Well, I'd like to say on behalf of WrestleCream, and Sam, I think I could speak for you too. We are glad that you are that your head is still attached to your body.
Yeah.
That's one of the actually that's one of the main philosophies of this show.
Yeah, I hope you don't have to work Bigfoot.
Is that your last question that you had, Sam?
No, I had one more.
Okay, cool.
One of your nicknames is Rosetta Stone.
Yes.
What does that mean? And did you choose it because Muzzy was already taken? You remember Muzzy?
I don't follow that one, actually.
Oh, you don't know Muzzy? You remember Muzzy, Hotjoe?
No,
He was the guy that would teach you. He would teach you foreign languages.
No.
Yeah, and he was like a big green cartoon guy. Oh man, it's a bad joke. All right, but I do want to know about the Rosetta. I want to know about the Rosetta Stone thing. I had to, because I hear it and I like it, and I just want to make sure I understand where it's coming from.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So yes,
I've never seen this guy before. I'm going to show you in the camera, Jesse.
You never seen Muzzy?
Okay. I have seen that before.
Okay, see, now I don't feel as bad.
And that's actually a sort of cryptid looking thing.
Watch for the Muzzy commercial on the next live Cream stream. I guarantee you're going to remember it then.
Proud sponsor of the show. Sorry to interrupt.
Let's get to the Rosetta Stone thing, because I've been wanting to ask this one question for like 2 weeks now.
Oh yeah. This nickname got brought together, creation of my own, more so in the fact that a lot more than some of the other wrestlers in my cohort, I come in with a wider array of wrestling viewing habits.
Okay.
And I pull from a lot of different influences. So there's some things that are a little bit more lucha libre, some that are a little bit more of the Joshi style, and then some that, are how they have become Americanized in the larger main television wrestling that most people are accustomed to. And as such, a nexus point in between all of those is a translation of sorts, hence the Rosetta Stone.
I love it. Well,
that makes it even cooler.
Because I
didn't really understand it either, but I thought it was a cool thing to call yourself. But that's real cool.
Yeah. No, from what you post on Instagram on your stories and stuff, I see like you're like on like a kick of Japanese wrestling, I feel like, or whenever. So then like I'll see like you post that stuff, and then like something else, like I'm like, oh, who put this up? And then it's you, and I'm like, oh, you're hitting boom, 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 boom. So I mean, it makes sense, and I like it. I still like it.
Okay, Jesse Blair, you're about to make your entrance. You look towards the stage, and the ramp feels longer than it should be, like it doesn't end where it's supposed to, and for a second, you swear you see yourself already halfway down the ramp. What do you do in that moment, and are you walking out there knowing something is off, but the match still has to happen? And would you team up with or attack your own Echo? I wanted to make the weirdest possible question.
Ooh.
I think you're good. You're there.
It's weird.
Well, I feel like every time I step through that curtain, and step my way towards the ring in some form or another, I am either fighting myself or fighting with myself and my echoes and my own internal doppelgangers. So I am just going to keep on plugging through and get myself out there, do what I can, and then make it back to the curtain alive and well. Whether that echo's on my side or not, doesn't matter. Wow. We're going.
Hell yeah. Happy to hear it, Jesse Blair. I would personally have a panic attack because I would be like, what the fuck is happening? Anyway, you're in your first year, so I need to know what's been the biggest wait, I'm actually a wrestler now moment so far, like something that felt completely normal to everyone else, but in your head, you were like, this is insane, and I chose a slave. That is my final question.
Ooh. That is almost the hardest question, I would say.
It's the most normal question, too. That's the funny part.
What happened?
I know.
I pick one.
When did I feel the most? Yeah, I feel the most like a wrestler, and something that was just mundane. I would say it was. I would say one of those instances, because I feel like that's something that is a progressive thing where more and more those types of occurrences will happen, where you get that feeling that's like, you know what, I'm a wrestler. People view me as a wrestler and treat me as a fellow wrestler and are excited for me as a wrestler and going forward. Just this past weekend, when I was incognito, just showing face at another company and watching what they've got going on, there was a fan that comes to a lot of the AIW events that was excited to see me there and was almost thinking that I would have appeared on that show, which was a surreal experience.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that happened. That sounds like it probably made you feel really good.
It did. But what will feel even better is when I make that person's wish come true and my own wish and debut for that company. But we will keep that under wraps for now.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Fine. You don't have to tell us any secrets.
Creamers, do you have any questions for Jessie BLAIR? Do you like the questions that we asked? Do you like the answers that she answered? Comment below and let us know.
Yeah,
you son of a bitch, you.
Tell us your questions.
Tell us your questions. And then Jessie BLAIR is going to have to monitor the YouTube channel.
We'll ask.
That's her new job.
Get in touch.
Okay, yeah. We'll, okay,
we know how to get in touch with her by now.
To hotjoe at WrestleCream.com or sammydaddy at WrestleCream.com or DM Jessie BLAIR personally. And then whatever she answers, send it to us and we'll post it in the YouTube comments.
We'll read it live on the air.
We like to keep it simple here. Sammy Daddy, what's your match count for 2026, the year of Super Kicks?
98. I'm almost at 100.
Shit. So you're going to have 100 next time.
I know. I'm trying to decide what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And we always screw it up and it never works out how we want. Yeah. So I'm going to go watch Booker T Appreciation Night on NXT and see what happens maybe.
Beautiful.
But whatever. Yeah. So 98. Almost at it. Oh, there he is. We're appreciating him tonight in Houston.
All right. St. Patrick's Day. His birthday.
Everybody knows that.
My match count is 148 matches.
Jesus.
And you didn't say your match of the week, by the way.
I know you didn't ask.
Well, normally you just say it. What's your match of the week, Sammy Daddy?
I'm changing the game again, if that's all right with everybody. This has never happened before. This is a match that I'm not actually counting in my match count because I didn't see it.
Okay.
But I saw enough of the highlights and the whatever to pick it. So the match that we alluded to earlier when Haku took over my body and filled me up and I did my haiku.
Yes.
It was for somebody I've talked about on the show plenty of times, Christian Napier against Matt Tremont at GCW. So much fun this past Sunday in a career for a title shot match. I'm just really proud of my friend, and he put on a hell of a show, and there was glass.
Ooh.
I'm not even comfortable. I don't know if I'll watch the match because I'm not really comfortable watching some of those kind of matches sometimes.
Sure.
But I'm still proud of my buddy he main evented the show. I think he showed everybody that he should be there and deserves to be there, and I think it's just the start of more stuff for him. So he did not come away with the victory, but sometimes you can win when you lose.
Very true. Good. That's a good choice.
So
my match of the week. Sorry to interrupt you, Sammy Daddy.
Please.
I had a tie. Okay.
Tie?
It was Andrade El Idolo versus Bandito because it was just Did you see any clips from it?
No.
Man,
I want to watch it. There's a couple matches I want to watch on the show, so I've tried to stay away from most of it.
You know the 21 plex, right? When Bandito gets them on the ropes and then he flips over their body and then he flips backwards and he German suplexes them.
Yeah.
So he was going to do that, and then Andrade fell on his stomach, and you're like, okay, I guess he's not going to do it. And then he fucking does it anyways on the ground and lifts him up from the ground and does it. My mind was blown, dude.
He didn't care.
It was a really good match. But then also the Young Bucks versus FTR, because before that match ever happened, how they were there was a whole one day the Young Bucks and FTR are going to face each other and the world will rejoice.
Yeah.
I think this was the time when it finally was that. All those other ones were all right, but this one was really, really good. And also, the Young Bucks are my best boys.
Yeah, they're your favorite wrestler.
You're my favorite wrestler, except for Jessie BLAIR.
Well, yeah, the Young Bucks used to be your favorite wrestler.
Yes, that's true. But if I have to go officially, I'll say the Andrade El Idolo match. I know I'm supposed to say the Hangman match because of what I said earlier in my poem.
Oh, yeah, but we'll talk about that later.
But I'm breaking the rules, baby.
Oh, me too. I broke the rules, too. I picked a match I didn't even watch.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, what the
It
hell,
was
man?
violent. Oh, there was a scissor lift. Whatever. My turn's over.
Oh, Jesse Blair, did you have any match that you watched this past week that really stands out to you?
I did. So unfortunately, I've not watched anything from Revolution. So that is couched for now. I did see the couple of the clips from the Andrade Bandito match, and I thoroughly enjoyed those, all of those. But my standout match of the week is also from Andrade, and it's his match with Mascara Dorada that was on Collision.
That was also really fucking good. That was definitely really good. Mascara Dorada is my favorite luchador of current times. So getting to see him versus Andrade was also mind-blowing. But Bandito and him, great match too. Great weekend for Andrade, even though he didn't really actually have that match on Saturday.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I saw it on Saturday.
That's true.
That's all that matters.
There you go.
Live to tape.
Yeah, it happened for us on
Just
Saturday.
like us.
But that was a really good match too.
Were you there? Were you at the show?
Talking to me or
Hot Joe.
Oh no, it wasn't in
Hot
Portland
Joe.
City.
I thought weren't they in Portland?
That's in April.
Oh man, who can keep track of what month it is?
This was in California.
This one was in. Oh yeah, they were in. Okay, so never mind. I knew they were West Coast, but I couldn't. Whatever.
Yeah, they were down. They were down below.
I told you my turn's over. Yeah, down under.
I was thinking
in California.
A lot of people were upset that the show was so long, which I always understand because on the East Coast or whatever, it ended at like midnight or like 12:30 or something like that. But here it was only like 9, so I feel like that's why the crowd was still pretty lively because it wasn't really late. You know what I mean? I mean, still 5 hours or whatever of wrestling, but Anyways,
but.
Well, creamers. Well, creamers. It's time for rooms for cream. Sammy Daddy, do you want to go first?
Oh, fine.
Well, you can't because it's Wrestle Rugs going first.
Son of a bitch. He tricked me.
Ha! Wrestle Rugs? What do you got? I don't know why I said it like that.
What's up, boys? This is Matt, a.k.a. Wrestle Rugs, a.k.a. the official third man calling in for a room for cream. This one's going to be real quick.
Oh, boy.
It has to be a happy medium between a 3-match WWE pay-per-view and a 15-match fucking AEW pay-per-view. It's either one or the other, and it's driving me fucking crazy. Love you, boys.
We love you.
I think 8 is the answer.
Yeah, I think I always feel like back when we were like kids, it was always 8, like a pay-per-view, and it was like 3 hours. I think like back in the day, it was always 2 hours Raw, 3 hours pay-per-views, and then 4 hours WrestleMania, right?
I'll do. I thought. That seems right. Maybe. Yeah, that seems right. Maybe 5.
I understand, like like it is really like one promotion is doing incredibly short, tiny amounts of match shows, and then the other one is like giving you a marathon of shows. Or of matches, I should say.
I get it in the sense of AEW, I think, thinks like, all right, people are paying good money for this. I mean, there's like other options now and cheaper options. Cheaper.
Yeah.
But, so it's like, all right, they got to pay for this. Let's give them their money's worth, which I appreciate and respect. And like, where WWE, it's different now, I guess. But since they do the, it was the network, then Peacock, and now this ESPN thing, exactly. I think they think of it like, well, we do them more regularly and you already have the service.
I mean, this is the first pay-per-view for AEW of the whole of the year so far. It's like, and it's March, so mid-March.
I like that too. Give me less pay-per-views.
Yeah, for sure. But I do agree with him though. During the main event, I was like, man, I just want this match to end already. It was 45 minutes long. That's long, man. I mean, it's not like the longest ever, but I didn't think it would be that long. And I'm just like, can this match end? I'm too anxious about how this is going to end. I need it to just be over so I could feel one way or the other already. Which is my room for cream. I'm going to go first, though, because it just segued perfectly.
Look at that.
I have to retract my statement, or maybe add on to it from last week when we did the WrestleCream cream stream. I know I already sort of talked about Hangman, my best boy, but on last week's WrestleCream cream stream, I said the moment from wrestling where I felt something for the first time was the Young Bucks versus Hanger and Kenny. Those highs I felt were nothing compared to the very low lows I felt when my hero, my favorite Hangman, my favorite little guy, was choked out and lost his opportunity to challenge for the AEW Men's World title ever again. I know he probably can figure some storyline thing out, but in the moment watching live, my heart was truly broken. I was on a stream, or not a stream, Jesse Blair, I was watching it with Johnny Arson, friend of the show, Johnny Arson,
What up,
on
Johnny?
Zoom, and like using this app called Teleparty, so we could watch it at the same time, synced up perfectly. And after that match, I was just like, I gotta go. Like, I can't hang out anymore, man. I'm going. I just moped around my apartment.
You said you're still feeling it.
I am. Well,
you alluded to that earlier.
The way I was looking at it was like, I thought Hangman was going to win because I thought there's no way he's never going to challenge for the title again. And if he since he lost, there's two things that could happen, and I don't like either of them. One, he can never challenge for the title again. Don't like that. Or two, they go back on their promise, which I also don't want them to do.
There's no. You're making yourself look bad if you go back.
Exactly.
Like there's always a secret third option,
which is
there's a out of town cowboy that comes strolling in. It's got a mask on, and just as a good old friendly partner from down the way.
My God,
are you talking about Buster Buckaroo?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I know that
He's
guy.
got a big cut on his chin.
There's something about that guy.
I love Gregory Irons' social media just because when he asks, "Hey, anybody have any questions for me for his podcast?"
Yeah.
You know, that dumb bullshit he asks because he's an idiot, a knucklehead. That fucking what's that guy? Eric.
He's my friend Eric. Good friend. I like Eric.
Eric always comments the most insane questions.
Oh, dude.
Sometimes I'm like, I want to answer these questions on our show. Yeah, no, I know, dude.
Oh,
the
Eric.
other day he was like, "Now that you're single," and I was like, "Jesus." He's going through a breakup.
Is that
Why
true?
would you say that?
Really?
I messaged Greg and I was like, "Did you and your girlfriend break up?" And he was like, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "I'm just wondering if Eric was asking you a legitimate question or not." Here's his questions. He asked him, "Do you still have the dinosaur?" Don't know what that means. "Do you still train like you are fighting Joey Ryan? How many wrestlers have you blocked? Who's your favorite wrestler? Why does Blake wear headgear? Will you start doing the podcast daily now that you're single?"
Jesus Christ.
Super mean question.
He gets rough.
Right. I don't know. He's just so funny. But anyways,
I always he'll ask him out of Eric will ask like out of nowhere, like, "Hey, any good Mountie road stories?" And Greg's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I've never traveled with the Mountie. I've never met him." Like, so he'll just hit it like funny. He'll just randomly hit one of those like, "Hey," and I don't know. It's so stupid, but for some reason it's funny to me.
Or like when I was gone for a couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
you were on the show.
Oh, he did.
You asked for questions, and his questions.
He did a ton. He did a ton of questions, and it's greatly appreciated.
Like my favorite one is, "What does Oprah mean to you?"
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what that meant or why he asked.
I'm looking at his questions to him from last week. He says, "When will Johnny Gargano?" Oh no, you know what? The one before, he was like, "I've been out for a week and I need to get caught up," and so he asked him these insane questions. Hold on, I gotta find that one.
Oh yeah, he gets Okay, Eric's cool. He's a cool dude.
Okay, so he says, "Monday, ask me anything." This Eric bloke says, "Are you sure?" Then he doesn't. That's like I guess one of the questions. "I got a lot of backed up questions. Do you think Jericho is in the box?" Danhausen already had debuted at this point. Who is the masked man? Will we go to war with Iran? How long will Ciampa hold the TNT title? Would you go on a Disney cruise knowing they took children to Epstein Island?
Jesus.
Now that the trailer is out, can you and Aaron talk about this AIW documentary? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Where is it? Let's talk about it right now. We got AIW star Jesse Blair. That's why I read these questions. We did it on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did our research.
And so this one is actually going to be a little timely because this week tickets go on sale. It is having its world premiere at the Cleveland International Film Festival.
That's so cool.
That's a big deal. The International Film Festival that is celebrating its 50th anniversary.
That's a big deal. They
really
do
cool.
That festival is like, it's not just some thing they throw together.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
Awesome.
Oh no, it's world renowned.
Yeah. Do you know how we would be able to watch it if we're not able to get tickets to this film festival and we would like to watch it in the safety and privacy of our own homes
in Portland?
At this current moment in time, so far it is just the physical premiere with the singular showing date that it has listed, and that date, so that everyone can mark on their calendars, that is in the Cleveland area in which Jesse and sammydaddy and I live in. That is going to be April 13th.
Okay. April 13th. Put in your calendars, Creamers.
April
What
13th.
day of the week is that? A Saturday or a Sunday? Do you know?
That is a Monday.
A Monday.
Dude,
Okay,
this
there,
is a
that's
film
Monday, Monday.
festival. International.
well,
And I would
We
be
don't care
remiss.
what day of the week it is. Monday.
I would be remiss if I did not mention the name of the movie so that you can actually go and buy
That would
your
help.
tickets, which go on sale this week. That went on sale on this Wednesday. That is when they went on sale. The title of the movie is Slow Burn Shoot.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll even do one better, Creamers. If you're a watcher, you know, if you're a watching, you can find the link to the ticket to buy the tickets in the description.
There you go. No excuses now.
Yeah, now you have to do it. Unless you're a listener, then you have an excuse because I don't think you could put that in there. I'm gonna try.
Nobody knows.
I'll try.
Nobody knows how that works, actually.
Yeah, no one does.
Wait,
so Sammy Daddy.
Jessie Blair, will you be at the movie premiere, or do you have a little?
Question. Good
Oh, I
question.
will. Absolutely.
You'll be there. Good.
Sam, you should go and you should be our guy on the ground. You know what I
Do
mean?
whatever you want.
Talk to the
can
people
try.
of IW. Go, hey, you know, whoa, you were in this film.
Hey,
Wow.
I got two
How
microphones.
cool is that?
Look at me with two microphones over here. Is that what you're doing?
Look at that.
Yes.
Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing over here? Look at that.
Sam?
That's magic. Yeah.
When you're done getting a spider off of you or whatever, I couldn't hear what you were doing.
I'm getting the spider off me.
Can you tell us what your room for cream is?
Yeah, my room for cream's fuck Pizza Hut. Okay. You know Pizza Hut?
I do. I've heard
You
of it.
heard of them?
Yeah.
I order a pizza Friday.
That's probably what you do normally.
12 between 12 the hours of 12:50 and 1 p.m.
Oh, wow. So
and I schedule it for 5 o'clock drop off
for the next day.
for that day, same day.
Oh, this was not in the this is like in the
PM.
morning.
PM.
Right
Is it
on.
PM.
Yeah, but you know,
I
you said
meant
you were
it.
going to start doing this thing where you say,
I
the
did tell you I was going to do that, but I
Yeah.
forgot. Well, yeah, but
Okay.
12 and 1 p.m. in the afternoon isn't funny. 7 in
yeah, that's
the
very
afternoon
true.
is funny.
All right,
So it
I'm sorry.
depends.
You could go ahead. I
No, it's okay. No, you're right.
You
because
tried
I,
to schedule a pizza pie, a delicious pizza pie to come to your home for 5 hours from now.
at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That even
Or
that
for
one
4
almost
hours, I
works.
guess.
5 and it kind of works. Anyway, so we had a bunch of bad wind here.
Heard about
And
that.
did you? Okay. So a lot of people lost power and trees fell down and all these bad things happening. It's terrible and
Yeah,
sucks. I don't want anybody to have
that's
to deal
happening.
with that.
Meteors are attacking you guys. You guys got all these
We got grassmen.
Yeah, the grassmen. Our favorite grassmen.
Grassmans. Grassmans. I don't know.
Well, you say Bigfoots, so I feel like you could say grassmans.
Yeah, but feet is different.
I mean, you're the expert.
No, I'm not.
You're
I
the
feel.
big number-
I do
you're a
feel a
Bigfoot guy.
little. I feel more experty about it today.
Yeah.
So this fucking Pizza
I'm talking
Hut.
about feet, but yeah, go ahead.
They took the order and the money and all that, and then I get home and it's 5:05, and I think there's going to be pizza there, and there isn't. And I'm like, well, that's weird.
Did your pizza blow
That's
away?
suspicious. That's why I was worried that they put it at the door and it went. I look outside. There's not pizza flying down the street. So
That's
I call. I never call. I just use the app.
Yeah.
When you call, it doesn't even go to the store. It goes to like a hub.
Yeah.
So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh.
Just off the bat, I can get over it, but it rubbed me the wrong way. And I go.
Have you
and I
gotten
tell,
over it?
No.
You're hot.
Doesn't sound
Well,
like it.
it adds to it.
Yeah. You're coming
That
out.
specific thing, but I don't like it. I can't just call the store, and you'll understand why in a minute. So then I call the guy. I go, hey, I tell him the story I just told you. What's going on? And he says the power's out. It shows me here the power's out. Totally understandable. It's outside of their control. But why didn't they tell me? Because
Maybe their way of telling you involved the power.
well, maybe I'm talking to this guy at the hub, and he has access.
True,
They
but what are you
can't-
going to
they
call
can't- they
everybody
can't-
who got a pizza?
Yeah, how many people scheduled early?
That's true.
And it's a text message thing. I get a text message immediately. We're making your pizza. I get a text message. DoorDash is going to
Yeah, but
deliver
it's not
your
like a
pizza.
person sends that. It's automatic, I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So they can't set up an automatic one that the power went
that's a
out
good
and
point.
you don't have pizza.
I'm always going to just automatically side
Why
with
couldn't
service
somebody
workers
just tell
and-
me?
and
I'm not
sometimes wrong.
mad at the service workers. It's not the
No,
workers'
yeah,
fault.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
this fucking
It's the
Pizza Hut.
policy. Pizza Hut upper management, they
Or
should
guess
be making
what?
Sure.
The power. Can you use your phone when the power goes out? Like
Well, yeah.
like a landline?
Yes.
Or like a Pizza Hut
If it's a
line?
landline, yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, so if I could call the store itself, there's probably somebody there that could say hey, we don't have power. Sorry. instead of the automated thing.
Maybe like they wouldn't know who ordered. Like maybe they don't have like the orders anymore because
and I would go, hey, I called an order of pizza. What's going on? They could be like, we lost power, and I'd be like, oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear it. Bye.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Instead of going to a hub, you would want to call.
I got to go to the hub, and this guy goes, well, it looks like it. So I said, can you cancel it and refund it or whatever? Yeah, I can take care of that. They never canceled it or refunded it. So then the next morning at 9 a.m, I'm getting texts from DoorDash.
Oh my gosh.
That they're going to pick up my pizza.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, except Pizza Hut doesn't open till fucking 10:30. So they sent 4 DoorDashers to pick this up.
Oh my God.
Even though they kept sending the reason as it was closed. So I actually had to call the last DoorDasher to be like, hey, that place is closed. Like, I can't cancel this. They won't let me cancel it. So then they canceled it. I tried to get some free stuff out of it because I figured, let me try.
Yeah, why not?
Everybody always tries that, and it doesn't work when I do it. And it still doesn't work because the guy gave me the fucking customer service line to call. And it says, if you have a problem with a specific order or anything, call the store. I don't know how to call the store.
Yeah, you
when I look up the number, it calls the hub thing. So I'm done with Pizza Hut. And I'm making it the official mission of this show, of me. I can't make it for the show because I'm going to go
ahead and side with
But I'm making this the official, my mission. I'll make it my option or my mission, and you can join me, Hot Joe. Jessie Blair, you can join me. I know Wrestle Rugs is going to join me. Anybody else can join me. Just let me know in the comments below if you join me. I am making it my mission to out Pizza the Hut.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They say it can't be done.
Yeah, they do. But I always believed in you.
You shouldn't. You messed with the wrong daddy. So fuck Pizza Hut.
I'm the daddy. Ooh.
Yep.
I will say, if I was watching Revolution, if I was able to watch it live on Sunday, my pizza choice would not have been Pizza Hut. And in the absence of a local chain that I would do, because I always like to go local.
For sure.
Or even make one in my Stone Oven Deli. If I
yes, of course,
wasn't too busy there, I would hit up a Little Caesars, and because by the end of the night, the Ides of March, I'm going to kill that Little Caesars. No need for leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did go to Little Caesars and get pizza because they're hot and ready. So
shit.
I got in, and there was no leftovers.
There you go. You killed that Little Caesar.
I had to. Somebody had to.
Rip to the homie. Am I right, guys?
I love his salad. Did he make the salad?
No.
He had it made for him.
Yes. Okay. By Italians.
Mm-hmm. Probably the same people that did his wardrobe.
That makes sense. It's a beautiful, beautiful wardrobe.
Oh, beautiful one.
Beautiful boy.
When at one point when I still lived over there in Cleveland, the city that you guys live in, I ordered something from Uber Eats, but I can't remember what it was. But anyways, you know, like how it shows you where they are and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it showed the guy just sitting in some place for like a long time, and I'm like, is this guy getting robbed or something?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Then I tried to contact him and nothing. And then I tried to contact Uber Eats and nothing. And then eventually I got a hold of the guy, and he was like, oh, I got your food, but it says you canceled the order. So I just went home. And I was like, oh, it was just bizarre to me, you know? Now I know where the guy lives, so I go outside of his home sometimes. Not anymore, but when I was living over there, I would just go outside of his home, and I would just remind him that he, ate my food and that he owes me a new sandwich, and he would never do it.
You have my Quiznos.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I assumed.
Okay, so Sammy Daddy just went and Wrestle Rug.
Yeah, fuck Pizza Hut.
Now it's time for the Room for Cream of Derek Dillinger and Ronald Two Legs. And guys, I got actually bad news, and it's mostly bad news for me. You guys are okay, but they did not send in a Room for Cream. Instead, I received a photo in a manila envelope. Or envelope,
really?
If you're feeling.
You could do your Room for Cream however you want. You could email it.
That's true.
You could send it like a ransom note.
This Room for Cream was literally just a photograph of the outside of my apartment building with a big red X over it. And I
think that it means occupied.
You sure?
No.
I think I'm in danger. Jessie Blair, what is your Room for Cream?
That's a very ominous note.
I know. I'm really scared.
I'd be very uncomfortable by that.
I mean, why do you think I got to go to the bathroom earlier?
Why?
Yeah.
It's running right through me. The fear. It's manifesting into urine in my bladder.
Yeah.
Yep.
If that's what Derek Dillinger is going to send on the week of his birthday,
I know,
week,
right? That's
Can you believe it?
you should be feeling the best.
I'll say happy
It's
birthday.
the director's chair,
Yeah.
me.
I'll say happy birthday, Derek, because
Not me.
I don't have a picture of a red X over my house.
Not chat.
Yeah.
Not until Ronald.
You don't
Two
want
Legs
that
gets
director's
the shoot
chair.
off for me. No, I don't want to get the director's chair. That'll be the end of old Hot Joe.
Yeah, that'd be sad. I don't want that.
I'll end up like. What did we say? Rest in peace to a couple seconds ago.
We said rest in peace to a real one.
Fucking, you got a point. Anyways, Jesse Blair, what's your room
Who do
for
we say
cream?
rest in peace?
If you have one. If you don't have one, we don't have to.
We can make one together.
Room for cream. Well, I've got one, and it has to do with all of the heavy winds that we're getting.
Yeah.
It's causing power to go out all over the place. It's also caused a lot of network issues, both at my place of employment and at the wrestling school. And in the nearby traffic lights, they're causing the disruptions, and people forget how to drive through intersections.
Yep.
As soon as one light gets knocked out, they forget how to operate a four-way stop.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
It's not hard. It shouldn't be hard.
In Portland, they have a lot more. What the hell are those things called? What are those little circles
Stop
called?
signs.
The roundabouts?
Roundabouts. Here they have a lot more roundabouts, and it's like so much smoother.
Oh,
Really?
It's the best.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I still don't get it.
Roundabouts are the best.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's all I've ever heard, and I don't get it.
Well, come
I
to a
don't do
place
it.
where they
They have to
have
have
them
enough-
all over. You'll go, ooh.
They have to have enough lanes.
Yeah.
Because if it's just like the one single lane,
Yeah,
because there's
true.
a couple of those like single lane ones in the Cleveland area. Like there's
City
one
you guys
that's
live in?
The city that we live in.
city that we live in. That's a little close to Old 86, which is one of the traditional after party venues for AIW. There's one of those like single lane roundabouts there, and that's not helpful.
Yeah.
No. You're looking for problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're just looking for the drunk people that go over it because it's all fairly level. And so people are just going to blow through it. So all they have to do is just whoop, whoop, whoop.
Those motherfuckers. ACAB. Right, Creamers?
But don't drive drunk. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't drive drunk.
drunk.
Still, yeah, no, these wins, man. I mean, everybody. I see people online over there in Cleveland, the city that you guys live in, saying that they think that it felt like there was a tornado for crying
It
out
felt
loud.
like a meteorite hit, or like Bigfoot farted.
Do you think the wind brought the meteor over and it was supposed to be somewhere else?
Mm-hmm. It was coming
I'm
for
not
you.
a big meteorite expert or whatever, but that's what I think. Jesse Blair, what do you think?
I can see that as possible. Thinking of it as the sort of, you drop a little boat in a whirlpool. You know how when you were young, you used to make a little whirlpool in the bathtub. You have the little rubber duck and it moves towards that way. I think that's what happened with the meteor.
Wow.
Because of the winds.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the high winds.
It makes sense if you think about it.
And
We've had winds. You left and shit's fucking. I don't even know.
I'm not saying it's because I left, but I am saying is that don't you worry. I'm gonna get mine because some of Cleveland is coming here to kill me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, besides that.
Well, that's all the time we've got for tonight, Creamers. We love you.
And we wish you
the best.
Fuck Pizza Hut.
My God, straight through the cell roof. That's got to be it. You're not going to recover from a fall like that. The cell broke. Somebody had better get in there and stop this. Good God. The cell was designed to take punishment, but not like that. They busted through the cell. My God, that's got to be it. My God, straight through the cell and down to the mat. The cell roof broke. Stop the damn match. Good Lord, that's a long way down. This one could be over. That's got to be it. No one can survive that kind of punishment. They just smash through the cell. They'll stop at nothing.
Oh my gosh! Right through the cell! Oh man, that's not the way you want to return to the ring. Did you see that? They just destroyed the cell roof! Oh my gosh! The roof of the cell just gave way! And that's exactly why they call this match Hell in a Cell, JR! There goes the roof of the cell! Oh my gosh! No one could survive a fall like that! He put his opponent right through the roof of the cell, JR! Oh no! There goes the cell! Did you see that? Straight through the cell roof, JR!
Oh my God! Directly through the roof of the cell! Good Lord! Did you just see that?